they come, they want to say, "Oh, I want another hand clap."
Right.
Oh, I want another praise. So let me do a little more. And then we open up the door, and then you can't stop them from talking.
Right.
Once that door is open, once that door is open, it just flows. Like now you know every problem. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, hey y'all.
You ready?
Tap on in.
Yo, y'all want to sing today?
Yeah, today, tap on in.
Boy, you gonna hear all the
Come
vocals
on
that
in
everybody
the
think they
room.
got today. Come on. Come on, we're gonna hear all the good vocals. Y'all already know what it is. It's your main man, Mr. Malik. What's going on?
It's your girl Sharí with the Z.
Hey, and it's ease, and we about to ease on in this thing.
Cause we gonna ease on in the room.
What we easing to? Look, y'all, this
No.
this little like a mine. I'm gonna let it. Okay, you know what? Let me.
Hey, first of all,
Lord bless us
we
today. on
we
this
obviously
show.
easing into the music. And later
Yeah,
on,
I'm
we gonna-
excited.
we gonna
I'm excited about today.
Why?
Nah,
Cause we
for
get
real.
we talking about music, ministry, and music today.
And even if you can't sing and you love music, it's okay, cause everybody can sing in the shower.
Hey, I feel like I'm Beyonce on the Temptations. Said, hey, what you? what
You gonna lead the choir.
I'm gonna lead the choir, baby.
lead the choir. Y'all know I like to lead the choir. So
Bro, you was just singing the whole song of Pressure last week. You
Pressure?
thought you had a record deal.
I did. I most definitely did.
Today we sunk in the ministry though.
So we
what I
can't be
said.
pressure.
That's what I said.
Pressure.
We could bring the pressure with the ministry because Ron gonna let us know.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't even too much.
Ron gonna bring the pressure.
Is.
Is.
Yes, ma'am. You gonna let us know about the music and the ministry and how.
Well. Let's just start off with a morale check.
Okay. I know
You must be feeling good.
I know you
You
feeling
started
good
the
because-
morale check.
Let's start off with the morale check.
First of all, I want the people to know. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge Sharí and her locks.
Yes, indeed, because she's showing them today. She is showing them today.
I'm showing them today, y'all.
She be tripping on the shrinkage, and I be telling her it's fine. It's just all about the process.
Sharí is showing out her locks today. She's
And got that
excited.
green going.
Got the green.
Got the green going. So
Hey,
yeah.
The green, yeah, y'all know the green symbolizes or represents the mental awareness ribbon.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So a lot of people do ask me why my locks are green, and I'm telling you all now. My locks are green because that is the color of the mental awareness ribbon. It's not for fashion. It's not just because green is my favorite color, because purple is my favorite color.
Indeed. Indeed.
Period.
But that is why my locks are green. But just to check in, do a morale check, y'all. How you feeling today, Ease? Let's start with you, because, you know, it always start with Mr. Malik, myself. But how you feeling today?
Man,
It's gonna be the same thing.
because it's an energy affirmation. It always bounces back.
I know it.
It always
So go and
bounce
say
back.
it.
I'm feeling so good, I can't stand it.
That's what I'm talking about. You ain't got no choice but to feel good after that.
Mr. Malik.
I'm wonderful. You ain't even got to finish the
Oh my
sentence.
gosh.
I am wonderful.
Mr. Malik, you wonderful.
I am. Because there was a lot of things that was trying to transpire that thought it was going to get my energy down. But I just listened to me some good tunes on the way here. Some good mellow music. And
So you really
I'm
out here
good.
like
I'm real good.
you know when you flash the bat symbol and you be like, Batman comes, so you know, Malik, you got the wonderful and wonderful. And wonderful. I'm gonna come what
First of all,
I really
What?
don't today
Hey.
with you.
we're not going to be childish today.
Why? We childish every time. So why today change?
I'm grownish like the show.
she grown because she got some locks in.
Very much so childish, right there.
Okay, so let me tell you how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling so good, I can't stand it.
Boy, I almost cussed you out. You don't even know what to say. You just looked at her.
feeling amazing, y'all. I'm feeling awesome. I'm feeling great. Y'all know I had to take that from Eaze, because Eaze always mimicking me, mocking me, y'all. Y'all don't get to see what goes on behind the scenes, so I wanted to let y'all see what goes on publicly.
She be tearing us up. I had to look in the camera so you can see. If I knew ASL, I would say it in sign language. Help us.
Did you wink? Okay, so back to the topic at hand, y'all. We are talking about ministry and music. Today, y'all know that we love us some good ministry. We love us some good music. And
when you combine the two.
Yeah, when you combine the two, you can have a wonderful
time.
Awesome life. Like,
because it seeps through your soul.
It seeps through your soul train. No, it seeps through your soul. But when you combine those two,
pray for.
Who could be against you?
I don't know.
Nobody. Like, ministry saved my life. Like, I say that all the time, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed, but that's a fact.
That's a fact, though. Ministry saved my life, and music.
July 22.
Music saved my life. Like, I started listening to genres of music that I didn't even know existed. I basically changed my whole life by listening to positive affirmation music or listening to music that actually speak life into you.
Right.
And sometimes when we listen to music, we just listen to it just because we like the beat. Or we listen to it because my homegirl, my homeboy said, oh, you should listen to this track.
But you don't listen to the words.
We don't listen to the words. And sometimes I used to be one of those people to where I only listen to music because I like the beat. If I couldn't get into the beat, then I wouldn't listen to it. So now I stopped listening to the beat and I listen to the words first. So if I can understand the first verse and actually break that verse down to where it's out of my mind type thing and not basic thinking, to where I can fill in the blanks and understand what this person is talking about outside of what a normal mind would think about.
Like when it just flows within your imagination.
Right.
And you just soar with the song.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
sure.
And when you resonate a lot with the words too, it take you to a whole. Sometimes you have an out of body experience with music per se, and depending on what you listening to, you know what I'm saying, more so on the spiritual aspect of it. Because I mean, you know, you have that other music too, but what you got now is a bunch of rah rah rah, shiskum bob, and hoorah hoorah. I like some of it, you know. I listen to some of it. However,
which ones you like, the shiskum bob or the
hey, look, what you send me that shirt? You say you know, I'm holy, but I still got a little hood in me. Yeah, so it ain't take the hood out of me when he made me holy. It's still there. Yeah. He just, he courts it the way that it needs to see fit for it to come.
Right. And like I was saying, like a lot of people just listen to music just because it makes them feel good at the time. And when you actually understand and break down music, what did you tell me? Different rhythms, waves in the music.
The vibrations
of the music can control your day, your attitude, how you actually want to feel at that time. And if you listening to
boost it, set it off before you go in the office.
You ready to set it off in the office.
When you go in the office, like they change your whole.
You're gonna be in that zone, like the kids say, it's the vibes, but it's really the vibrations. 'Cause everything vibrates.
Yes.
Right.
On a certain hertz, and so it's the same with the music and stuff. Because it truly comes from the soul when you sing it with the passion.
Right. And you can tell when somebody's
you can tell when they singing from,
because your hairs rise up on your arms
and they singing from the pits of
tingling,
the pits.
Like you feeling it. Like you may not even know the words. Let me tell y'all, I didn't know a lot of songs that I know now bad. Because I go to church on Sunday. We have an awesome praise and worship team that I used to say, I don't know none of these songs. Like, I don't want to know these songs. So now, when they sing the song, I be excited because I
now she
know
all the
the song, I
songs.
know the words, and I feel them. And it's not just me sitting
Letting it
there.
resonate.
I had this mind frame to where, oh, if I don't know the song, then I can't get jiggy with the song type thing. But then, like I said, after they would sing a song that I didn't know, I would go and have him find the song.
Either ask me to find a song or ask me, do I know the song? How do the song go?
Right. So I would have him find the song, and then I would listen to the original song. But while I'm listening to the original song, I'm actually breaking it down to where I can understand it. So now, even if I don't know the song, I know the song because I'm going to stand up and I'm going to participate and I'm going to be singing like I know the song.
Hey, I be out here living la vida loca. I do.
But it count when who leading the song too during praise and worship, because you have some people that lead praise and worship and I don't know what they be doing. They don't take you nowhere but to a concert.
Hey.
But when some people take you to the spirit, make you get into it. I like that kind of that's the kind of worship and music I like.
And he not referring to our church when he said he don't know what the other people be doing. Cause
Oh no, our church off the chain. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that, baby. Worshiping arts.
Yeah, so y'all know what time it is. It is time. We did our little ramble, our little rants,
Our rant and raving.
rant and raves, and all that stuff. Y'all know what time it is.
What time is it?
It is time to bring on our special guest.
Special. Who is
Y'all,
it?
please help us welcome Mr. Ronald Dwayne. Come on in the room, Mr. Ronald.
Come on in the room.
You gonna steal my stuff, Sharí? You ain't let me say it.
Dang.
I thought this was praise and worship. Come on in the room.
They talked about me last night when I told them that.
Y'all.
It's universal.
Y'all see our special. Put the mic on. Put the headset.
First
What's
of all,
up, bro?
wait a minute. What you got on? Let me see your
Oh,
shirt.
you talking about my shirt?
Let me see.
Some of my shirt.
I like this. What to see?
Ease love
God,
shirts.
and success.
Yes.
Hey.
It says me plus God.
Me
equals
plus
success.
God and success. I see.
Correct.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I like this. Let me get this.
Thank you.
Now, Ease.
It's,
Now you know I like a good wardrobe.
I know. That's why I said you like a good shirt.
I do like. I
you
do
go
like a
for the
good-
shirts.
Yeah. It be having everything on there, Ron. We appreciate you so much.
Nah, for real.
I'm excited about being here.
You excited? We excited too. You know,
We excited to have you.
we've been talking about this all day.
What you say?
Well, I text Dre at 7 this morning.
Uh-huh.
You know, like I'm gonna call you on my break because I got something to say. Is you ready for the night? Is you ready for the podcast? And then, of course, we just, hyping each other up all day, just wanting to give you that good MGP energy. So you can just come on and just give us the tea, give us the spiel of how the music and the ministry saved us. Because, first of all, we all have a story that's similar. You know, we've all been to the point where we needed the ministry to be saved. You know, we just had to do something different aside from music.
Okay.
So we just want to allow you to embrace us with how you got to this point in your
But
craft.
before, of course, we dig on into the craft, tell us about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Ronald Dwayne. I'm a 52-year-old. Good.
Don't look it at all, baby, because when you said 50 and you see my face, excuse me.
52 at that. Yeah.
All right now.
Can't believe it either.
Listen.
Can't believe it.
You look good. You look good, baby. You look good.
Thank you. I try. That's Noxzema.
You ain't trying too hard. It ain't too hard.
Well, I'm just a plain everyday guy. Just love God, love music. Have some scars from life, doing life.
Right.
So music actually saved my life.
And we want to hear about it. I really do. I do.
We do. We want to
I
hear
do.
about it. We want to hear about it.
Whew.
Why would you say music saved your life?
Because I've always been in the church. I've always been a choir boy. But along the line, along life's journey, I strayed away. And a lot of times we say get into the preaching. I love good preaching, don't get me wrong. I love Bible, I love the word. But because of who I am and what I do, I kind of lean toward music. So when I get into a place or go so far, I know that music can bring me back. Right. So when I got to a place where I didn't want to go to church, I didn't want to serve God anymore. I began to get in a place with my music, listen to different kinds of music, and music drew me back to where I am now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love that.
I
love
real.
that.
That's
I love
real.
that. Normally, when you ask people what saved them or why they say certain things saved them, they don't have an answer.
Correct.
They don't have an answer. They just say
I
it
don't
just
know.
because
It's-
they
or
feel
it's
like
just-
that's what we want to hear, or that's what people want to hear.
Yeah, because we're so used to just going along to be alone,
Right.
saying what I feel like you want to hear.
Right.
But we have to be so transparent in this walk and in this lifestyle that it draws others. Because if we're not drawing anybody else, we're not doing the kingdom any good.
Right.
We have to be transparent and know that life gonna life us.
Right.
For real.
And sometimes we're not gonna always call on Jesus at that moment.
Right.
But we know God.
Right.
And we know how to get to God. So therefore, you have to have that thing that draws you back to that place. And music was one of those things that drew me back to my place. I come from a musical family on both sides. My dad was a saxophone player. My great-grandmother was a musician in the church. Everybody in my family could sing. I had no
It's just
You had no choice but
yeah, it's just in you.
it's just there. It's just there. So
Right.
What kind of music do you do?
at this moment, I'm a gospel artist,
Okay.
which I love.
Yeah.
I love.
Indeed. So, of course, being a gospel artist, what are the essential qualities that make a good musician?
Having a good relationship with the Father.
I can't deny that third.
Right.
You can't take anybody on a journey because music is a journey. We talked about the vibrations and how
The story.
they move you and shape your
Yes.
day.
Right.
Music does that, but you have to have a certain relationship with God. You can't get around it. I mean, whatever genre you're in, you still have to know God because it's still. People talk about one of my favorite people, Fantasia. She's a gospel girl,
Right.
Yes.
Right.
and you feel it.
Right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you have to have that relationship so that I can draw you, even though I'm not singing about God.
Right. You're right about
No.
that. She is a gospel
Say.
girl. She started off in the church house, and she'll still bring the church house down.
She still
bring
bring
it
the church
down.
to
No.
Bring it down.
She break it down like she in
Yeah.
the church house for real. Nah, for real, because she got that voice.
Yeah, she bring it down.
So, in your opinion, what do you feel is the best concert you have ever seen or attended?
Ooh, the Ty Tribbett concert.
The one that recently.
How did I know you was gonna pick him? I said I just got a feeling I already know this answer, but why my boy Ty? Cause he off the chain, of course.
Ty is one of the ones that mixes everything together.
Together.
Yes.
He's going to give you a good show. He's going to give you good word. He's going to give you good music at all times.
Yes.
So
He is good at what he do.
he is
He is good at
phenomenal
what
at
he
what he
do.
does.
Nah, for real. Nah, my boy, no cap. He say what you said. Long as he can raise the hers up,
Yeah.
he can raise the hers up.
I don't care if you don't even know the words, but if you can sing and you singing and I
And
know
you
the words not right, but I can feel the her rising, I don't even care. I'm gonna sit there and be like, like I can sing too, you know. But I love somebody. I love a good musician, a good artist that can raise the hair or make your your body tingle.
It's that,
But like
From
Ron
the
said though too, it's their you can see a person's relationship with God when they sing too, because of how the passion and behind when they sing
how they carry themselves.
and how it make, you know what I'm saying, and how it comes out. You can tell that off dump. So nah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you got
Just
some
think
good-
about it.
You got some good artists out here that can sing, but they can't sing.
Yeah,
Right.
what you say? They can sing.
They can
But
sing,
But they can't
but they can't
sing.
sing.
There is a difference.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
big
a
difference.
difference.
It is a
It's
big
a difference. It gotta be soul felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
It
It
comes
gotta
from the heart.
Yeah, it gotta be soul felt.
You know, so speaking of coming from the heart, whenever it comes to work, so to speak, what inspires you to work in the mental health field?
Because I love helping people.
Yeah.
One of my ministry gifts is the gifts of help. So, and it's just something about that mental health field because we as colored people don't believe in it so much, but we need it,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
and it's needed. So if I can help in that area, then that's where I want to be. I
It's
love
just
it.
it's across the board.
It's across the
It's
board.
everything through the music, through your personal life. It's
Yes.
it's across the board.
And like I say, we as black people don't like to talk about certain things, and mental illness is one of them.
It
And
is.
it's really needed in our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need good therapists. We need good counselors. We need, and with black people, we always want to say, well, let's just pray about it. No,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to sit on a couch or somebody's chair and
Talk about
unpack
it.
some of the stuff that's in your
Yes.
luggage.
Yeah,
You
get
definitely
that
do.
trauma out. Yeah, we can't be scared. Sometimes it's hard not to be scared.
Well, it also goes back to what we were taught when we were children.
Right. Right.
What goes on in this house, stay in
Stay
this
in this
house.
house.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
You
right.
don't tell nobody.
Right?
Or even as a child, when you come and tell your parents you feel a certain type of way, they say, "Oh, you don't have no feelings. You ain't old enough to have no feelings, and you ain't old enough to feel this way. You either gonna go outside and play, or you gonna go in there and lay down."
Because they don't take you serious.
You
enough
are
when
you are to be seen and not heard.
that
Yeah.
part.
So,
That is it.
In our house, we have an open door policy. Our kids are allowed to express themselves because a lot of us get up in age, like I say all the time, get up in age to where it stops us from being able to express our feelings because being shunned down or having to pack our feelings down, that's what we know.
Right.
And we get so accustomed to not expressing our feelings that when it's time for us to express our feelings, we don't know how to express them or we don't know how to direct them. So therefore, we don't know if we actually angry. We don't know if we actually supposed to be happy at the time.
Yeah.
We don't know if we're supposed to be sad.
Right.
We just bundling
No,
everything
facts.
together. And when we do express ourselves, it's an explosion. It's every emotion listed at one time.
at one time, and then we're labeled as angry,
Angry.
Yeah.
and not necessarily so. I just want to be heard.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
I just want somebody to
listen
to what I have to say,
Right.
and that's one of the things that I love. I'll listen to you all day. I will. I'll let you talk. I'll let you ramble, and I'll just sit there and listen. Because sometimes we don't need advice. We just need somebody to listen.
Yeah.
And what I've learned in the mental health field is if you let a person talk, they'll give their own solution.
Yeah.
You just have to give them that open door
Yeah, that space.
to talk.
Yeah.
They just gotta feel comfortable talking to you because that's literally what happened when I went to the second mental institution. That's what happened. It was literally, we're not here just because this is a job. We're here because we love to do what we need to do. And we're not gonna force you to talk, but this is the topic for today. If you wanna talk about it, we can talk about it. And being somewhere where you're not different, you finally fit in. It makes you feel comfortable because you notice that you're not alone. You don't have to hide your feelings. You don't have to sit here and hold everything in because everybody in here is going through something. Especially when you walk into a facility and it's millionaires in there
Yeah.
Exactly.
with you.
Exactly.
And people say money make me happy. It can't be because this man own a $1 million company.
And he's right next to
And
me.
he right next to me.
Or she's sleeping in the bed next to me.
Most definitely.
And that $1 million is what got her in this
here.
situation.
That's right.
Because she wanted to be that $1 million owner and be able to help everybody, but everybody took advantage of what she got going on, and because she allowed it for so long, she don't know how to say no.
Right.
Yeah.
Or she said no, and then they made her feel a certain way because she said no.
Made her feel a
Right.
certain way. Like, it was so many people in there that literally tried to commit suicide because they didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And it was all not because of self. It was all because of other people.
Exactly.
People
Right.
taking other people's kindness for weaknesses and stuff like that. That causes you to run off the rail too.
It
do.
It does. Especially when you hear you're not good enough.
Right.
And you know you putting in every
when
piece
you
of
know.
effort
Yeah.
to be good enough, to be told.
And every time I do something, you always see the wrong and not the good.
Right.
And that's one thing I do not like. I say that all the time about work. Y'all quick to say what I didn't do,
But never give me a good
but
job.
never give me, oh, thank you for doing all
XYZ.
hundreds of these.
Yeah.
And when I facilitate my classes at work, I celebrate the little bitty things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you talking today? Hey.
Right.
Oh,
right.
you came to class today. Oh, hey.
Because to them,
Oh.
that's big.
Oh, you didn't go to sleep during the class. You know,
Right.
and it's the little things. And the next time they come, they want to say, "Oh, I want another hand clap."
Right.
Oh, I want another praise. So let
Right.
me do a little more. And then we open up the door, and then you can't stop them from talking.
Right.
Right.
Once that door is open, once that door is open, it just flows. Like, now you know every problem. This is what happened. This is what sister says. This is what did this, and then this, and then you sit down, like you said, you done figured out your own resolution to what you thought was a problem, and it wasn't even a problem for you.
Yeah.
It was just you having to let go of people and certain things that you was doing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And when she realized that, I'm telling you, that phone rung, because we had been talking about church. Oh, no. And she called, hey. I said, hey, you doing okay today? Yes. When I get out of here, we going to church. I said, oh, well, all right then. I said, well, all right then. Where we going? We going to Aunt Gwen Church. That's where we going. And come to find out, like I said, we had already visited the church twice.
Yeah.
So when we got there, because at first I was like, I done heard this name before. Like, I know this church. Mm-hmm. We walked in, I said, hey, Apostle was preaching. I said, hey, baby, we know this guy.
Yes.
Y'all was right where you need to
Say, that's what I said.
Right where you needed to be.
be. Right where.
And it's literally like
You know, that Sunday,
lights.
I gotta tell this. That Sunday, we was running late because she woke up late and she was trying to do makeup and stuff and get herself together. But coming home from a place of where she was, I had to allow that. I'm like, okay,
Exactly.
get yourself together, because I want, when we step out of here, I want you to feel comfortable enough to be like, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good enough to
To
be out here with everybody
With
else.
everybody
You know
else,
what I'm
right.
saying? I feel good enough to be me.
Right.
And boy, we got to that door, cause like you know they do, they secure us. They lock us in service. You cannot get in there. You cannot get in.
You ain't running up on nothing.
Nobody. If you do, you will get shot. But I'm just saying.
They do.
When
They do. I came a little late. I was trying to get in. They were looking at me,
Hey,
and I was looking
I
at
love them for that. I feel
Hey.
secure. You know.
They let me in though. Check my temperature.
But I'm saying when we got there, it was like, went to one door, didn't nobody come. So I went to the other door. I was like, well, maybe we need to go to this door.
I said, well, maybe
She
we
said,
just
well,
need to
maybe
go
we
back
need
to
to
the
go back
car.
to the car and go home. I said, nah, we done drove way out here. I said, let's just go back to the other door. Just one more time, we're going to try again. Lo and behold, my good sister, Miss Libra,
I
Lady
was gonna say,
Libra.
Libra met you at the door.
I can't even say it. Lady Libra was at the door. And she was like, hey, y'all, welcome on in. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Y'all good? Welcome on in. Come on. And it felt like home. Mm-hmm. It was like, no, you said we was going to church. We getting in this church.
Yeah.
Because you said we was going to church. And come to find out, the facility was 2 lights from the church that she came home from.
Ain't that something?
2 lights from the church.
Be
2
a
lights
little.
from the church.
You might well left the facility, went straight to the church.
If she'd came home on a Sunday, she came home on Saturday. So, you know, but had it been a Sunday, we'd have been hitting the corner.
Yeah, she could have walked.
I could have walked, like, literally, like, while I was in there, y'all, I'm not, like, I kept calling every time we got a break. Because in that facility, you literally go, when you wake up, you got to go to group from morning to night. Mm-hmm. When you go in a group, so you got like 15-minute breaks in between, and then you may have like a 30-minute break. Mm-hmm. And the phones, they're not like the first facility that I was in. So I was able to be on the phone. Like, a lot of people didn't want to call out anyway because they were into it with their significant other. Right. I was into it with him because I was mad because I had to be there. So I would call, and I was like, well, let me play like I got some sense. Let me play like I got some sense because I just got here, so he knows that I ain't changed in these couple of hours. Let me play like I got some sense.
I know better.
So I called. I'm crying. Like, the first day, you know, they gave me some medicine to get me together or whatever, and I slept the first day.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I slept the first day. I slept. I did.
Oh.
I did.
Oh,
Like, I went off on my mama. I went off on my mama in the facility in front of the people.
Oh, man.
And the lady was like, let me just separate you from your mama because your mama is a trigger right now. And let me separate you. You signed yourself in, you need to stay. So I fixed myself, got together, called him. When I called him or whatever, I was like, I found God. In a couple of hours. I found God in a couple of hours. I'm going to call you back, though. Let me go study. I'm going to call you back. Called him back. I had started hanging around people. I started freeing myself and hanging around people. And everybody else was reading Qurans. They was reading the Bible. They was reading stuff. So I'm like, how can I get one of those? Like, I want to start reading, too. Like, I want a book, too.
So why they leave you out?
So my friend girl was like, go up there to the front and tell them that you want a Quran. So I was like, I don't even know what this is. I don't want this. Like, I ain't never heard of this. And she was like, that's the original Bible. Like, you got to read it backwards in order to understand it. So I got the book. I started reading. I called him. I said, we're going to church. We're going to church. Like, we're going to church. It is what it is. We're just going to go to church. So we started going to church. I didn't know that the facility was that close until we ended up going that way to get to the church. And when we ended up going that way to get to the church, we passed the facility. So I was like, wait a minute, where are you going?
She said, I ain't going back.
She
said, I ain't going back over there. That's exactly what she
I
said.
said, I'm not going back over there. What are you doing?
What is she doing?
What are you doing?
I said, GPS got me going this way. We're going to the church.
Oh, God trying to remind me. You either going to go to church, get your life together, or I'm going to put you back right here. This is just a reminder. So don't get over here acting up. Act like you got some sense.
That's what he said?
Yes.
That's what he said. He said, don't get to doing all that stuff again.
Now, I don't do all that.
Leave that boy alone. That's what he said. The Lord said that. He said, leave that boy alone.
I bet you listen. You listening.
Did the Lord say that or you said that?
Yeah. Okay, so Ron, if you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be and why?
Do it have to be gospel?
No.
No.
It could be anybody.
It could
Anybody.
It's you. You collaborate
Who
with them.
you
not
want to
me.
collaborate with? Who you feel like you could sell a platinum album with if y'all sung on that thing together?
I would say Fantasia.
I knew it. Because y'all going to tear the house down.
Head down.
Turn it down.
That's what I like to hear.
Y'all going to go from gospel to soul, gospel to soul,
That
soul
what I
to
like to hear.
gospel.
All in one song.
And just why?
We're going to be Western Tina Turner rolling on the river.
Nah, for real.
Oh, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Now, this question, is
Oh,
a good
man.
question.
Because I want to know. I was really busy and I'm mad. I told you why I couldn't make it. We've already had our conversation.
Right.
but you just celebrated your 4th anniversary. Your 4th. And that's, like I said, from scars and stuff like that, that's a ministry within itself. But
It is.
tell us about it. How, what was the outcome? What did you receive from that?
It was actually, honestly, liberating for me. Because with me, if it don't go the way I think it should go, I'll stop doing it. Or if I get a little pushback and I know this is what I'm supposed to do,
Yeah.
Why are you like that?
because I don't like being disappointed.
I understand. I'm
I
like that
understand.
too.
I just wanted to see. I don't like rejection, so
I'm like
Right.
that too.
and I
don't.
yeah. So
I don't like being disappointed. I don't like rejection. I don't like people telling me no
Yeah.
because of how I am. If you ask me for something or ask me to do something,
shirt off my back.
it's there.
Expectations. You
And-
can't expect everybody to be you.
We're learning that.
Exactly.
We're learning that.
No, not learning. Have learned.
Have learned.
Yeah.
You right. Have
You
Have
learned that.
learned that.
You can't expect everybody to be you. And one of my close friends told me that the reason why she let everything roll off her back is because she accepts all of her no's like yeses. And she
Yes.
accepts all of her yeses like yeses. So therefore, even if you tell me no, I'm still gonna take that no.
It's like,
as
I
if you
still
said
won.
yes. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I still want that.
Yeah, so it's like they said no, but in my mind they just told me yes.
Yeah.
So let me go on work on this here.
Let me
Yeah.
go work on this here so I can figure out my yes because
Right.
I ain't even listening to they
Yeah,
know.
I'm not
That's
listening
it.
to that no. I accepted that no as a yes because guess what? When I come back, you gonna say yes.
You're going to say yes regardless.
You gonna say yes. So yeah, when she told me that, I started looking at things different.
Yes.
What you
Look,
singing?
he said, look.
You sang it. You sang it.
You heard me.
I told you somebody was gonna do it. It was gonna come.
Hey.
You sang it.
You.
About that poetry
Hey,
out,
about that-
baby. Sing it again.
Shoot.
Let me read.
All you gotta do is say yes.
Well now. Well now. Well now.
Ron has everybody thinking that they can sing. Okay.
Everybody can sing.
Everybody can sing.
Thank you,
But
Ron.
let me
Hey.
tell y'all last night though. Ron told Dre,
Don't you hate
Mr.
on
Malik.
Don't you hate on Mr. Malik?
Ron told Malik.
I asked Ron, could he teach me to sing? Because I can sing a little bit. I just need some help.
Some help, some guidance.
I
So
need
he did
some
not cut the
guidance.
radio on. The whole ride home.
So he sung you all the way home.
He sung me all the way home. He sung me all the way home.
Was you singing from your core? You was singing from up in here, up in here.
I was the radio. She said, in the middle of me singing. She talking about, oh no, I'm finna tag Ron right now.
And then,
I seen it.
Why
when
you
she
think
posted
you
it.
the radio? Because he told you he was gonna teach you to sing.
He
You
hasn't
ain't been
taught
taught
you yet.
yet.
What are you doing?
He was pre-practicing. You know how you get pre-qualified? That's what he was doing.
I was in.
He was jumping like he wasn't. You know how when you listen to the radio, they played the whole song or majority of the song, right? So if he would have sung one song the whole way home,
You
then that
would've
would have
been
been
fine
fine.
with
He was flipping through the stations.
I was
He was
flipping.
flipping through the stations like he
You
was.
know how the 1, the 2, the
Yeah,
3, the 4.
yeah.
I was pressing all the buttons. I was all the buttons.
he was giving you all of what he had.
I couldn't even get in tune to the first what he had.
You just
He
have to
didn't
learn
even
how to
let me-
move and shake, baby.
He didn't even let me get in tune to the
Adaptability.
That's it.
Sharí with a Z. Let
I'm
him-
trying to learn to
let him
sing.
Let
to-
him sing.
You know,
Show us what you got right now.
you're not finna embarrass me.
Show us what you got right now. I think Ron, your teacher, would like to know. I
He
think,
can find out after the cameras
Messy
have been
boots.
shut
I
down.
think Ron, your teacher,
Messy
would like
boots.
to know.
You,
I think that everybody would like to know.
this is
Shell,
petty.
I think that they would like to hear
Shell, we
what
trying
I
to
heard.
Thank
tell
you
her
so
to
much,
leave him
Shell.
alone.
Ooh, I got some help. Hey, Sylvia, I got some help in here. Hey,
Don't let her
I got
gas you,
some help.
friend.
I
Don't
think
let her gas you, friend.
I'm not.
You
She
did
not finna
good.
embarrass me.
You
Don't,
did
don't
good.
let her gas you.
You
What's
did
wrong with her?
good. You did, just do the
You
read
sang your
it.
song.
I don't have a song.
Pressure.
Red.
So somebody got a song.
Got her, coach. That's why she can't get herself together. Cause yeah.
See, y'all be trying to gang up on me.
Oh, no.
And then Ron just gonna sit here at the end and let them act like this?
Cause he just a guest. He just a guest.
Oh, God. Come on.
He's still family, but right now he a guest,
I'm
so
a
he can't
guest.
help you.
Listen.
This done turned into a comedy show.
No, just.
This done turned into a comedy show.
Friend.
I'm gonna show him what I got after the camera shut off.
Then you're not showing him.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am. I'm showing him, not them.
I thought you said them. Okay.
That's what you get.
So Dre is about to hit this high note.
I am not. This ain't music, soul child. We is not singing love.
Okay, Ron. So what advice do you have for young adults?
That's battling with music and ministry. They don't know their journey, or not saying they don't know their journey, but
what would you, how would you guide them? That's a question that we ask everybody.
the navigation.
That's a question that we ask everybody, even if it ain't even on there. We ask everybody that question.
Because it wasn't on there.
I seen him looking. I was looking too.
He looking like that's all the questions. They done asked all the questions they sent me.
Got 'em. They told you gotta watch out for me. I'm the one that slithers on in.
I'm not
see.
gonna do it, I
see.
promise.
So I would just say take one step at a time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You wanna sing them something?
I do not.
Oh, we can't sing for y'all. Run is not Lady E.
Listen,
Run is not Lady E.
listen, he don't want to sing for us, and that's fine. But we do want to know how you feel after celebrating your 4th anniversary of Ronald Dwayne
You didn't listen.
in ministry
You didn't listen.
with Mentally Gifted, because this is a continuation.
Oh, this the continuation.
Yeah, it's a continuation. Like this is a.
This is a part of the celebration
Yeah,
too.
this is a part of the celebration too. You missed it. You missed it. With us.
Oh,
We
Run, we
Why
can
you-
only hear you
why-
when you whisper in the
Why
mic.
you over there whispering like that?
Because he thought he was finna get a duplicate, but it's a.
Run, we can only hear you when you whisper in the mic.
I'm finna be in the studio.
What you gonna be singing?
Whatever he tell me to sing from my heart.
oh, okay. Let's do it.
If I gotta be up there practicing Easter speeches to get ready, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh no, we don't do Easter speeches.
How do you become
The
a
kids go
good
to the back.
singer?
How do you become
Like
a
where
good singer?
where do it come from?
How do you become a good singer?
From the diaphragm.
Okay.
La
How
la
you
la
make
la
your-
la la.
How you make your voice not shaky? You know how to do that?
Singing from right here.
So that means we gotta do push-ups, sit-ups, and stuff.
It's a muscle right here.
Check you out.
What is the high note for you guys?
Listen!
Ease.
It's the continuation for me. I'm trying to tell you, it's the continuation. Like, you don't, but we
I
didn't.
am so sick of you.
We didn't got in there.
I love it. I love it
Don't
though.
in. That's all I'm saying.
Cause the way that it changed when you started, and then when he said "pum pum," you let out the octave, nigga.
Man, it's the continuation. I knew. I felt it in here. I did.
That's why you
felt it in
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. I know in my heart and soul.
That's
Well,
why.
Dre didn't hit the note for y'all, but Ease did. Ease right on in.
He's
Hit that
right
note.
on in there. That's okay, Dre.
Don't do
Dre.
Malik, boy. Don't do
Dre,
it.
I got you.
Yeah, Malik.
I got you.
You got me run.
I got you, boy. I
I ain't worried about it. When y'all hear my platinum record deal, don't say nothing.
Hey,
I'm finna
Not a
press your
thing.
stomach. I'm finna
Nah,
press
you know you can't press it. You not the teacher.
Yeah,
You
no.
can't sing, so why you gonna press my stomach?
Y'all know we want to thank Ron.
Oh, Nation won't talk
Ronald.
to me.
We want to thank Ronald.
Thank you,
Dwayne, for coming on the podcast with Mentally Gifted. You know,
Thank you.
it's
MGP.
It's always a vibe whenever anybody comes on Mentally Gifted
Cause we just us with no judgment.
yeah, this is a transparent place for everyday people. we like to actually tap in with everyday people, like
And have
that
a good time.
actually live our reality and not the society reality.
Correct.
So we do appreciate you. We thank you for
Thank you
coming
for having
on.
me.
We do. You got a bomb style. You know, really feeling these glasses. Is they
Thank you.
prescription?
And
Mine's are too.
I just want to throw that out there that we are definitely honored to be the first to ever put you on a podcast.
The first.
Ever
First.
put you on a podcast.
First.
I just want to say that is a great honor.
First.
Yes,
Because
thank y'all.
you know the conversations we had, this is not something that you do.
I don't.
So
I don't.
it's a privilege and it's an honor.
Yeah.
And you know, it's much love.
Thank y'all.
Welcome. So again, y'all know it's announcement time.
Oh, I got to get y'all a drum roll.
Mr. Malik.
What you want, Sharí?
We want you to tell us what you got to say.
Because last time I
the
said that
back to
announcement, you
school
got
in-
mad.
We had a back to school collabing with the Palace in August.
Oh, okay.
We still accepting donations, school supplies, school uniforms, anything dealing with the children from kindergarten all the way up to college. If anything that you can feel that the children need, we are accepting those donations. If you can only donate money, you can get on the website. And you can also hit the link and you can send whatever donations you need to send that way. So that way we can get whatever we need to get for those children when we get ready to do the back to school event. And right now, we know that's it. That's the only big major event that we have coming up. Oh, you want to talk about the Apple product? That's you and Sharí department. I did. Yeah, I shot y'all. Bam.
Announcement.
So again, you guys still have time to enter into our giveaway. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't tell me done because my email tell me when you have subscribed. So do not tell me done. And my email don't say so and so subscribe to your YouTube channel. Yes.
Done.
Well, y'all do know next week we will have the one and only
Miss Stella.
Miss Stella Duff coming on to the show. She is like y'all make sure that y'all tap in with her too because
She's
got
also a jack of all trades and
she
dibble dabbles in the mental health field as well.
Yeah, so she gonna put y'all up on some game about how to start your business and you know how to be an entrepreneur, basically.
Hey, Stella finna come groove with MGP.
Come on.
Entrepreneur,
Stella,
like
Stella go get her groove back.
she a jack of all trades, like she is, like yeah. So make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday, 8:00.
Of course, one more thing before we go.
Okay, Malik, what up?
Shell in this pudding. Cause y'all know I gotta, you know, she is our promotional winner, so I have to make sure I let y'all know about this pudding because we just got 3 containers of it on Sunday, and everybody got only 3 squares left, I believe.
I'm trying to save
I
it.
think Sharí only got 2 squares left, to be
I got 2
honest.
squares because okay, let me tell y'all what she did. She gave me a smile cup. Okay, she gave me a smile cup, and the smile cup I didn't even eat it before we left Arlington. Like I mean, I had ate it before we even left.
We weren't even off 360.
We weren't even on the
and she
freeway
was
yet,
done
and
with
I was
this.
done. Then when I got home, cause I got red velvet, and she put cake in there and crumble cake on top of it.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all don't know what y'all missing. Y'all do
It's
not
the
know what
pudding,
y'all
it's
missing.
the egg rolls. And then I seen somebody, I'm not gonna say their name, said something about some sauce. And I didn't know she had some sauce, but she not putting it in a bottle just yet because she have to proportion it right. But I need to know what this sauce is, so maybe it need to go on my food.
And then did somebody
Ah,
post
she's-
something about peach cobbler?
She said
too?
get with her on Sunday.
Somebody did say something about her peach cobbler too on my post earlier. I didn't know she made peach cobbler.
Cause that crust looked real good.
And I
know
love
if
some
it
good
tastes like
crust
your
and
pudding.
juice.
I know if
You
it
can
tastes
keep the
like your-
peaches. Just give me the juice and the crust.
Y'all don't know what y'all missing.
I was eating mine outside in the rain.
Look at Ray.
I was eating mine in the rain. I was standing on the back of my car. I was.
She knows she got the video. I
She
sent it
posted
to her.
the
She
video
posted
on her
you.
Facebook.
She posted you on her story.
On her story. Yes. Yes.
I was tearing it up, wasn't I?
You was out there. She
Hey.
had to cut it out because you got
Oh, it's
so
the
excited.
egg roll sauce. Oh yeah, that sauce off the chain. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to do some. You need to put that in a bottle or something when you figure it out. Them cups.
That boy said a bottle of something.
No,
So-
she said she gonna put it in the bottle. I mean, the person asked about the bottles, but she said not yet because she trying to proportion it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, y'all, it is.
That time, and it's your main man, Mr. Malik.
It's your girl Sharí with a Z.
Hey, you know it's Ease, and we about to ease on out this thing.
With our special guest.
Our special guest.
Ronald Dwayne.
Thank you so much, and y'all know who we are. We are mentally gifted.